on water this video, but through my kind share button, share alone. Let me even use this opportunity to specially appreciate my one and only prophet, Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Onye amụma dị ike ma na-ewu ewu na nke ikpeazụ a. Onye amụma dị ike ma na-ewu ewu na nke ikpeazụ a. Ịghọtago? Ekwuru m mụnwa wezugo wee kwuo na Zion Ministry wo church ya Chineke wepụtara for this end time movement, because no ha no in this end time the bridge not between the Antichrist and the Christians and the believers. Every other and so many other, let me not say every other, so many other pastors, so many other reverend and fathers has been compromised by this false message and this Antichrist message of the last time, of the end time. So many of them have been compromised. But Zion Ministry kasona church kaku, kasona congregation kaku so strong, kadu firm in defending the body of Christ. There is nothing you cannot tell me. Those only had to go compromised. If they are not saying one thing or the other that is going to glorify this kingdom of darkness, they are aligning with them in one way or the other. But the only ministry or congregation in these last days, one of them, not the only one of them that has remained unshakable was Zion Ministry. Chineke Muma will prepare for this end time era. Because Nando's only if they are not busy struggling for members, they are busy scrambling for money. If they are not scrambling for money, they are jealous of either work. But when you come to that, within that gap of this Antichrist era, I know it is Zion Ministry. Chineke wu omechara fancha, ofechara fancha and okuchara fancha n'olu na Zion Ministry. Just look at an easiest way a Christian or a servant of God will express that now that spirit of God and that message of God can be very much active. You still choose to use it to entertain those in the kingdom of darkness, those in the underworld. Those carnal men, which is gonna na mmadụ ifiru na mmadụ mejọrọ as onye ozi Chukwu, as onye amụma dị ike ma na-ewu ewu. Instead of some people, so many men of God will even forgive without even an apology. They will forgive without even an apology. Always consolidate here with that message, Bible, the real thing and the actual thing to do is to even forgive before an apology. But it is also good if you say you are demanding for an apology, because at least Maduma apology, it shows that no one to sorry if. But I also want to let you know that apology does not mean that the person is wrong. Somebody can apologize even when they are right. That is, by the way, story for another day. But you demand therefore apology. But look at what a practical Christian can do. During the time of Ijele made an unthinkable thing. Yet some of these guys, including those who call themselves Christians, so na Koreaka, when the aka paloria, the other, away grant here bear, and when you meeting up with the bear condition, yeah, Onyamuma dike manewu, Onyamuma this last day, Onyamuma this end time. Where Fafunya Wulu na Tane Bono, where be near anyway, Western the Zion Legatim, pipe one low, a what I go. We go up Tiffany, we meet here up with the bell. If I Ijele, even without Ijele apologizing to him, he forgave him. That is what it means for somebody to be a practical Christian. When they say Ebuka Obi a demonstrate go so many places where so na the pastors di she. E want to go the pastors di she. That is also another place where I respect that Ephraim Ononye. Go. These are men do equal, do ready, do prepared for this end time era. Because now this end time era, we be ekwensu device onwe lukusi onwe onya ka eji wee sị gado na ignorant of the devices of the enemy. Na nke ikpeazụ ha device onwe ha into different, in fact ha camouflage onwe ha into different places with different people wee na-alụ ọrụ. During the time Anụnụebe na Nando, who is a native doctor nwere problem with agha ya Nando nna ya ochie, o wee na-achụgharị ya, o wee gbaje ọsọ na Lagos, nwa dibịa wee gbata ọsọ na a church wee welcome ya, wee nye ya ego, nye ya accommodation, mee ya ka ọ dị comfortable. It is only a man of God who has the fear of God that can do that without demanding anything from him. Nyanwa ji aka esa anụ ọnụ sacha anụ ọnụ pụzie kwuo na n'ọbịa doidishia ya na Zion ministry. But that is because na Evangelist Ebuka Obi do welcoming. He's a practical Christian. He has done so many things. He has done so many things. You cannot take away that credit from him. Tell me a man of God in Nigeria in this recent time who has been bullied and attacked the way the mothers were men at Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Still, when you see him, he still talk to people with love. He's still trying as much as possible to contribute his own quota to the development of our society without even counting on our like here or on our like here. The project Umwelu Numweri, Nka Emelu Nimo State, the one going on in Ngopala, and the other ones can be a testimony to what I am saying now. Evangelist Ebuka Obi, because so many people they use video, they quote it out of context. They will be bold enough to put his video, they will be bold enough to call his name, and they will be bold enough to quote him out of context. They have leveled all manner of allegations against him, yet he is smiling and laughing. Even while talking about it in the church, he will still be laughing and smiling. No time he dey with anybody. You other go on a zalo, you na lolo mo, you na lolo Chineke kpọrọ. I just decide ya. Ka nwolu abania we appreciate ye, because no during easy anyị furu ifu ụfọdụ na anyụ nsị afro na-esu ha, anyị furu ifu ụfọdụ na ata anụ ọbara na-agba ha n'eze because na ha na-ekwo ekworo na-achụ onye nya na ha ya eme aka ngị ka m. Ịghọtago ife Evangelist Ebuka Obi tụọ ya onye amụma pụrụ iche, tụọ ya onye amụma dị ike ma na-ewu ewu, tụọ ya onye amụma Chineke gbara aka wepụta maka oge ikpeazụ a, because oge ikpeazụ ya nidoro ndị ya awụ akwụrụ ha na-aza akwa akwụrụ ịkwa ha aka ha ilo. A lot of Christians na this struggle and compromise shago. That is why I feel those people can do strong voice ha can do strong, we still appreciate them. Hapụzienu maka ndị na-anụ ọgụ ụnọ na-anụ ọgụ nnọchi ọgụ onwe ụnọ kọrọ na-anụ. Ịghọtago Ebube Zion ministry karịrị akarị and onwere ife nwere ike ime about it, as if na God mana this end time ya dị etu a wee je pịa aka wee wepụta Zion ministry wee plant ya ha waiting for this end time era. As a Christian, have you been compromised? So many of you have been compromised by those people you should be trying to convert. You have been compromised by those people who are unbelievers, those people who are antichrist. They have compromised you by recruiting you indirectly into one emotional fight, each and every fight to your own glory, without you are fighting to the glory of God, without knowing that you are fighting it for their own interest, to the glory of whatever they believe in. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Share this video. Everyone knows you be deserve I appreciate you. Work put 1 minute of your time. You want to go? It will yafa. Actually, you work put 1 minute of your time. It will yafa. Yeah, in that man in the Romania, I saw a lot of things that I cannot even begin to explain. You want to go? Mine, what I have, maybe that man, no. It's a natural love, undying one. You want to go supporting him all through, because I know who he is. You don't know, but I know who he is. You want to go. Akachukwu do n'ebe Akachukwu do n'ebe. Look at Mande Dibia, Mande Onyo Wuna na Afuzi Evangelist Ebuka Obi as a threat. You cannot even say anything without making reference to Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Aneme na ano Sunday Christian say Mbana Okayana. But why are they focusing more attention on Evangelist Ebuka Obi? It is because they have seen exactly what I have said now. Now God raised that congregation specially for this end time days I know ime. That is why you see some of these men of God, those who call themselves men of God, preaching messages that will glorify what Matthias had believed in. Everybody, some of them are slacking, but talk and when they can go change him, and one of them is Evangelist Chukwuemeka Ebuka Obi. Share this video and appreciate the Papa himself, the prophet, the woman Mopo, Ntunsi Akwa Zion, civilian general. And the Ichetakwana God of Omechala Fancha, Ofechala Fancha, and Ofechala Fancha, no, no, lo. Is go.